Let's bring in first Pastor Lorenzo Sewell, who's an ally of President Trump's. Remember, he delivered the benediction, you might remember, at the inauguration. There he is on his phone with us tonight. Good to see you, Pastor. And like we like to do here at NewsNation, a story like this, we have a discussion from both sides. And in a minute, we'll get a view from a different side. But Pastor Sewell, begin with you on all of this. The HUD situation, North Carolina. What do you make of that?
I'm actually in front of HUD right now. I'm about to meet with the great Secretary, Scott Turner, and it's essential that we understand that DE&I can never help Black Americans because of metrics. DE&I doesn't have the ability nor the capacity to determine if you hire somebody because of race, if you hire somebody because of creed, if you hire somebody because of gender, how do you know if that increases the market share? There is no way in terms of metrics to determine if DE&I is actually working for corporations or for communities. So it's an irrelevant point. We have a lot of businesses that were excluding DE&I way before President Trump or Scott Turner were doing it.
So Secretary Turner asked, we put a statement up. He asked you to come over today?
Well, actually, I'm coming over here to do what I think Dr. King will want us to do, and that's fighting for the rights of the legislation he died for. Instead of us trying to boycott an organization that doesn't even use our dollars, Target, we need to focus on legislation that was passed for Black Americans.
Right, but the Secretary invited you, I'm saying, or you just...
Yes, he invited me.
Well, you know what he wants to talk about?
Well, we're talking about modular housing. We're talking about building housings for Americans. We're talking about solving this housing epidemic instead of focusing on things that, quite frankly, are irrelevant.
Now, on that issue, though, on the issue we were talking about, which they are relevant to a lot of people, the NAACP obviously has a different view, right? And they say on DEI rollbacks and all that's happened that these rollbacks not only harm Black communities, professionals, and entrepreneurs, but they also erode the progress made towards creating equitable economic and social systems. And they go on. But on that part there, how would you counter?
Well, it's so sad because the NAACP has done nothing for Black America. They're race baiters. The head of the NAACP in Michigan, he's from my city, he's from Detroit. And instead of talking about something that's irrelevant, remember, Target is a $56 billion organization. There's only 43 million Black people in America. Target does not focus on Black Americans. Boycotting has everything to do with essentials like Dr. King and transportation. That was essential at that time. You can't boycott a non-essential.
So I know the argument is, you talk about boycotting businesses or what's good for business. The argument on one side is if you, quote unquote, go woke, then you might go broke, right? That's what people have been saying on the one side. Heard that over and over again. However, I think these pastors in Chicago and other people are saying that that's not necessarily true, that you might be better off if you have a diverse workforce, if you have different points of view, people from different backgrounds. And, one of the ways to make sure that that's in place, because people, tend to hire people that look like them, is to put programs in place. That they say these programs actually might be better for the businesses. What would you say about that?
Well, I've been the only Black pastor in all white contexts. I've been the only Black pastor in all white communities. And you take people's dignity away. Can you imagine if your boss came to you and said, we hired you because you're white? Can you imagine your boss coming to you and saying, we hired you because you're Black? Can you imagine your shareholders coming to you and saying, we hired you because of your gender? That takes the dignity away from a person. And we need to understand that we live in a society, we live in the greatest country in the world. That's why millions of people are trying to come over here. If you work hard, you play by the rules, you can get anything you want in this great country.
Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.